boosted.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of 18 years of age and older, prepare yourself for these screen-chasing motherfuckers! Hi everybody, welcome to Screen Chasers and this is 3 Pump Chumps. I'm Anthony Thomas. With me always is my boy
Jermaine Sneed.
Bruce Thomas.
And we have a special guest Screen Chaser today. Filling in for one Ben Green will be my boy
Royal Schlitt.
Welcome to the show, Royal. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Hello, Royale.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
All right. We just chased Expendables number deuce. All right. And we're going to waste no time. We're going to get hard and heavy into this thing. Ready?
Hard and heavy into Expendables
Yeah.
2.
Hard and heavy into Expendables 2.
All
We
right.
are ready for war.
All right.
All right. Let's get this thing exploding. Who wants to go first?
The action, a lot more action in this one.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to see. It was good. I liked how they, in the beginning, they started with Jet Li doing more fighting from like his other films. Yeah. So I like that. So I noticed that how they were showing, and with the other characters, they were doing taken from their action movies, where their key their key moves and everything like that. So I like that a lot.
I really like that part with Jet Li. Like he wasn't in the movie very long. I mean that's not a spoiler. I'm sorry. Jet Li is not in this movie very long, but the time that he's in there, he is whooping ass.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He goes all Hell's Kitchen on that bitch.
Yeah.
Introduce some new people into this film. This time around, we've got, of course, more from Arnold Schwarzenegger. We've got more from Bruce Willis this time, and then, of course, the main two that get introduced into this film. Chuck Norris and Jean-Claude Goddamn.
Yeah.
All right.
Melon.
Let's go ahead and talk about that. What do you guys think about Chuck Norris in this film?
Oh, I love the way they brought him in, man. I love the line.
Let's let Royal talk about him since he has a man crush on Chuck.
Yeah.
He has a man crush on
I
Chuck.
mean, coming into the movie, it was perfect, man. It was hilarious, and everything he did was just. I mean, every one-liner he had was great. You know.
Yeah.
He did nothing but one-liners.
That was the whole point of him.
And that's all he has to do. I mean.
I love the fact that at first I was kind of like, really?
Yeah.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, Chuck Norris is a Chuck Norris joke
Yes,
in this movie.
yes,
Yes.
It's an entire Chuck Norris joke, the entire movie.
Yeah.
And I laughed at each and every one of them.
Yeah.
Especially the Cobra.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Cobra part was
That'll
awesome.
make you laugh.
Yes.
That
That was very
funny.
good. I
was-
didn't even think about it and expect that, and then when I heard it, I was like, "Wow!" I was like, they did do that. That was
There
great.
were some genuinely funny moments in this movie.
Yeah.
The
Very.
whole back and forth between Dolph Lundgren and Terry Crews.
Yeah.
That was actually really funny.
That was.
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand a damn thing that Jet Li said, though.
No.
I was like, I need
You
subtitles on this. I mean, look, there's another. You'll go make fun of another.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Ninja vanish.
I've always, you know what, Jet Li does that in every movie he's in, though. Whenever he tries to say something American, they make him say something from the 80s. I'm like, why did y'all give him that? It's just, that's not cool anymore.
I really liked, I think the back and forth between with Sylvester Stallone and Jet Li in the first one was really, really cool. I need more money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need more money.
I don't have family, but
Yeah.
He goes,
I
no more
agree.
runs. I must run faster.
Yeah.
I must run further.
why? Because I'm small.
Because I'm small.
Yeah.
I mean, see, as much as you guys dug the action, and action was cool, a lot better in this one, I enjoyed just listening to those guys go back and forth. Because
yes.
I swear through the whole movie, my only problem was I was like, I keep flashing back to movies as they talk.
Yeah.
And I don't know which movie to keep up in my head with, so
Yeah,
that was
Arnold,
pretty cool.
Arnold going back with
Okay.
Yeah.
Sylvester.
Let's
yeah.
touch on this. Okay, since we are kind of stroking its wang right now.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and talk about the negative thing. And I don't think I'm alone in saying this, that it was a little over the top with all the one-liner references to all their movies.
Especially at the end. Did they really try to drop 4 in one little
They did,
sentence?
back to back to back.
Really?
Yeah, if they would have, if they would
Wow.
have stretched that out, had some separation in that, it would have been a lot better. But yeah, they did try to push that in there, just a little
I
too
think
much.
the only one that really came off like a genuine thing was between Bruce and Arnold.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's already in the trailer, so it's not a, not a spoiler
Yeah.
with it. But it's that whole part where he's like, I'll be back. No, you've been
back
back
enough.
enough. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Like,
Yippee-ki-yay.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was, okay,
Yeah.
and then Arnold ruined it.
Yeah, that part is the part I'm talking about. It's like, see, you.
I don't know what it about Arnold Schwarzenegger, but the trailer I saw.
Big Green will hurt you.
Yeah, he will.
Big
Well,
Green will
guess
hurt
what?
you.
If that motherfucker was here, he'd be working all over. Fuck Big Green.
All right.
Okay, but I saw the trailer for what is it called?
The Last Stand.
The Last Stand with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and now I'm watching this with him in Expendables 2, and I'm like, man, I think he's really, really lost it. Like, it's weird. It's uncomfortable. It's like every part of Jingle All the Way, but in an action movie.
In an action movie, you're right.
But it's only him though, because like the rest of them, you can see him doing it, come back and doing fine. But yeah, I kind of felt that too.
I'm telling you,
I'm worried about that.
Forced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm worried about that. Like maybe he just maybe has to leave the action alone. Maybe like. Go back, try to do something else.
Get away from that.
Because the last one, when he was trying to, venture over
the
to
last
doing
one he
another
did
role.
before he disappeared was what, Terminator 3?
It was Terminator 3.
Yeah.
Unless you count him as a CGI figure in the last Terminator, then no. That was the last thing he
Really? Was
did.
it his last one?
Yeah. It was Terminator 3.
Terminator 3, Rising the
No, it
Shades.
was.
It's been a long
Pretty
time.
sure it was.
I didn't think it was that long.
Yeah.
Nah, he's awkward. He's like that comedian on stage that's bombing right now.
Yeah.
I hate to say it that way.
Like,
That's
I'm gonna pay my money to go see Arnold come just for his comeback.
I
Just
would
because
too.
I
Yeah,
want to see
yeah.
it. I'm rooting for him.
Sure.
I can see him maybe in the future in a role, maybe like he's like a old father figure or something like a small role where you just see him bits and pieces, no more action, but just put in a movie, something like
here's
as
the
a
question: if you take
father
action
old
from
boss.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, what does he have? Junior?
Yeah.
He has a comedy, but
Yeah.
even then, I'm kind of worried now.
You know you like twins.
Yeah, I like it.
You know you like twins,
I'm
yeah.
saying, like Arnold Schwarzenegger now in a comedy, I don't think works.
No.
The whole thing about Arnold that made him funny, that made him believable and cool, was he was so huge. He was a
Yeah,
big,
yeah.
larger-than-life guy.
Yeah.
But do you notice how many times they had him next to Terry Crews?
He wasn't
Not
that
very
big
often.
as yeah.
Hell no. There
He
was that
wasn't that
whole
big as
interaction
Terry.
between them.
Yeah, and I looked at that too. That stuck out with me too. He's like a big gun. Like he's still like you're not small, but like damn, you're not big as Terry now. Like you talking, you want a big.
Well,
gun.
I mean, not big. He
but-
wears a trench coat the whole time. They're not
Yeah.
even showing him off anymore
Yeah.
because they cannot.
No, yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
Maybe it's my ignorance of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Maybe it is. Is this like a running theme with him in these tropical shirts? Like he has to wear one in every single movie?
Yeah. I'm starting to think it is.
It looked like he was wearing the Total Recall outfit in
Yeah.
this movie.
It comes from Twins because Twins didn't even have it too. He had is it the Twins or
Yeah.
one other
The
one where he
white
had the
suit.
tropical shirts
He
too
always
though.
wears those
But
things.
yeah,
Even in
that's his
Commando.
Yeah.
There was that one scene
Yeah.
in Commando. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
That's
that's
his
I think
thing.
Conan was wearing one
Well,
at one time.
Well, there you go. That's his new movie, though. He'll be in the tropics with those shirts on. He'll have it all. Maybe he's a salesman. He's selling those
he's
shirts.
the
Or
CEO
something
of the
like yeah,
Banana
yeah.
Republic.
Maybe they could do something like that for him. They can go work that avenue.
Well, if you want to harp on some bad points of the movie, I will say, like you said earlier, go into this movie knowing what it is, the dialogue, the story, it's not exactly crisp or anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do reach for jokes a little bit, and you got to kind of be like going back, but they hit where they hit. And I kind of feel like I was watching G.I. Joe the cartoon sometimes because bad guys can't shoot.
Nope.
I know that's an 80s thing, and this is what they're trying to bring back, but
Every
man!
single shot was
They were
dead
getting-
on.
Was
Like,
dead on.
They were
They
getting
made fun of, no, my
they were
favorite part
getting
was,
effed.
they made fun of the women. They're like, you can just sit right in front of them like, so is every other character.
Everything you're at.
Face, man. I mean,
Yeah.
everywhere you are, they're missing you, and you're hitting everybody.
Yeah.
That's the 180s cliche that I've always hated, by the way.
And
Yeah,
speaking of that,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
something that's really that I thought was really cool about this movie is, I mean, I know we're talking about negative, and I'm gonna round it right back, but it was an 80s movie.
It was,
and that's the beauty of
Ever
Expendables.
since.
Like if
Yeah.
you like and respect the 80s movies, then
You
that's
gonna
what
respect
this
this one,
is.
yeah.
Like it was a bunch of people. The story didn't have to be amazing. It's just a bunch of shit
Story.
getting blowed up. and then
People
rescuing
getting
the girl.
shocked there,
Story,
shocked there,
that's
so
funny.
too, man.
It's the whole point. I mean, it's a bunch of action stars doing an action movie. And
You know what
it
this
didn't really
is?
have to have a story.
This is like those movies, like, help me out with all
Grindhouse?
these. What'd you say, Grindhouse?
Grindhouse?
Yes, but I'm trying to say all those movies that are really for chicks, like Valentine's Day, where they bring
Chick
a whole
flicks?
bunch of people together. And,
Well, no, New Year's
You know
Eve,
what I'm talking about? New
Valentine's
Year's Eve,
Day,
those
and
kind of deals.
there's
Expendables
another
is
one
that
where
kind of
they
movie
bring
for
like
guys.
that, yeah,
Right.
but
That's all
they
it
brought
is, that kind of
everybody
movie for
in.
guys.
I don't know, I love Valentine's Day. and
Well,
New Year's
Bruce-
Eve. They brought all them in there
Yeah,
for me
that-
too, damn it. But there's other movies they do
For
that too. but I know
Bruce
you're
and
talking about.
chicks. Valentine's Day and all that New Year's Eve is good for Bruce and all the chicks. But I'm saying Expendables 2 is that stuff for the guys like Royal, myself, Anthony.
I like to call it a cock flex movie.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So,
Oh, wow.
being that, even saying my negative points, I did enjoy the movie a lot more than I thought it would.
Yeah.
A lot more than I thought it would.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. Very fun movie. Action-packed fun movie.
It was that, and there was. I have to touch on the fact that there was a shitload of faces exploding in this movie.
Wow.
Couple.
Wow.
A couple.
Yeah.
That was
Some sniper action.
So more, what was it? More like Quentin Tarantino-esque. Yeah, because I've seen the way they were exploding. When the first was hitting them with them guns, I was like, hold up. Or when the sniper was hitting them. Boom.
I honestly feel like we can discuss a lot of this movie, and none of it's a spoiler. Like the whole
right.
Thor's little brother, Hemsworth.
Hemsworth.
What's his name?
Billy the Kid.
Liam Hemsworth.
What's his name? Billy the Kid in the movie?
Yeah.
Billy.
At first, when I saw him in the movie, I'm like, what the hell is this dude in the movie for? There's no point. And, okay.
You knew the point.
I get it.
You knew the point.
He was the Expendables.
You knew the point. You knew exactly what was going down as soon as he jumped on screen.
Yeah, but I was like, hey, okay, I get it. As soon as they had that conversation in the bar, I'm like, some of y'all ain't gonna make it back, boy.
It was one of those scenes, most definitely.
And it wasn't bad, though. Like, they didn't do it too long. Like, I was worried, like, when I was watching, I was like, ooh,